Let's all play What's My Line?
Hello, everybody. Aliza, do you have any trouble with the language over at the Waldorf?
No, not at the Waldorf. But you see, because I want to say mash and smash, so I just killed it.
Yeah. Well, who could say it better than that? Soupy, did you ever play the Waldorf?
Yes, in Astoria. Not the Waldorf Astoria.
Beautiful, Soupy.
Very good, Soupy. And on that positive note, would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Wayne Rilke. Where are you from, Mr. Rilke?
Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Okay, panel. The whole town came. Panel, Wayne Rilke is a sales manager for the company that makes this product. Just to make it a bit easier for you, we're going to give each of you one to examine. Jennifer, would you bring this out? Now, they're in the little cases, and we ask you not to open the cases while you're examining. And we'll now show the audience what the product is. And let's start the game with a real smash, Aliza Kashi.
Is this a product that a woman can use?
Yes.
Is she gonna use it on herself?
We'd say no to that.
In the next 2 minutes.
1 out of 9, which is sort of a shame for the product. Alan?
Oh, it's up to me, yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know what. If is a man going to use it?
Yes.
Is a man going to use it and touch his body with it?
Not likely.
2 down and 8 to go, Arlene.
Does it have any moving parts inside?
Not really.
3 down and 7 to go, Soupy.
Is this, could we rule out that this is some kind of a piggy bank?
Yes, you could rule that out.
Oh, there's more? Oh, yeah. Is this thing like self-contained, or is this run on batteries, or it can be plugged in, or something like that?
That's a lot of questions. Which one are you
Just
asking?
pick out anyone I can get.
You pick out anyone?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
4 down and 6 to go.
I just want to clarify. It's not electric, it means. I mean, it's not on batteries.
No, I'm just being a wise guy. Yes, it is on batteries.
It is on batteries. Oh, so it probably came from Japan, you know, all these things.
That was right. It is on batteries.
But it's not
Yeah.
self-contained, I guess.
Well, it's
Go ahead.
So it's not. So it's a part of another gimmick, something. If
No.
it's not self-contained.
No, it's not.
5 down and 5 to go, Alan.
It runs on batteries. It's some sort of electrical thing. Is it in any way something which will record messages?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Arlene.
Well, that's what you think, because I'm writing on it.
Can I rule out that it's any kind of a game?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anything at all to do with communications as far as this is concerned?
No, I don't
really.
think so.
Not really. 7 down and 3 to go, Soupy.
If you traveled and you stayed in a hotel room, could you put this to use to warn you of anything?
No.
No, but it's a wild idea. 8 down and 2 to go, Aliza.
When you, it's a usable article. When you use it, do you enjoy? It's something that gives you joy. You like.
Joy, I don't think is really a word that you could apply to this, except in very special circumstances. 9 down and 1 to go, Alan.
It's up to me again already?
Yeah. Soupy thinks...
Joy only in special circumstances, but doesn't make you feel bad when you use it.
No.
But you don't touch
yes, it
yourself
doesn't
with
make
it,
you
so
feel
it's
bad.
not that. Is it something that you can, can you, it's not that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, can you? Do you use it, when you use it, can you use it when you...
When you use it, if you use it.
What was that again?
On the other hand, however, can you use it all by yourself?
Yes.
Now you got that great piece of information.
All right, I passed Arlene. She has a good question.
Okay.
No, I haven't got a good question, but when you open this up, is it bigger than it seems?
No.
No, all
Is
that.
it either a vibrator of some kind or a shoe shine kit?
No, no, it is an electronic calculator. You want to open it and show it to us? Now, Wayne Relke is sales manager for Casio Inc., manufacturers of the Casio Mini electronic calculator. Mr. Relke, what are some of the unique features of this thing? What will it do?
Well, obviously, its size. It's 5.5 by 3.5 by 1.5 inches, and it weighs 11 ounces, and it does all 4 math functions. And I guess about the best thing about it is it's $59.95 price.
Cute. That is cute.
I think it's really nice of you to give us one of these. Thank you.
Can it add?
Well-
Show us how it works.
All
There's a
right.
little button on the right. Now, does that turn it on?
Yes, over here is the on-off switch.
Okay, now, why don't I give you some figures and make it add for us?
Go
will you?
ahead.
Okay, 123, and 755, and 612. And it's 1,490, is it?
1,490.
And that's
I have
divided-
11,200.
I have
Mine is faulty.
75,612.
Couldn't be 75,000. I just did three-digit numbers
Well,
to add.
sorry, but this machine is.
It's always right. Listen, will this help children in any way, or does it deter them from learning math?
No, not really. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of federally funded math labs in the schools now, and it's quite an item for the math motivation in particular.
That's interesting. Now listen, panel. I tell you what we're going to do. Let's check everybody out on the calculator. Remember to push the addition button after every number.
Oh,
and
that's
to leave
what I did
room for the
wrong.
decimal points. Okay.
How do you get the final answer?
Well, now Mr. Relke is going to. Have you got it on?
What is that?
Has everybody got their little
Yeah.
computer on?
What is the second thing after C? Behind?
Divide. That's
There's a little button that
division.
says C. Push the little C,
Right.
and that'll clear it. Now there won't be any numbers on it at all, right?
All right.
Okay, now
Except
Mr.
where it says
Relke will read a
59.50.
list of money accounts and amounts. You add them up, and if any of you get it on the nose, you get to keep the calculator.
Wait
Now, wait a
Wait a
minute.
second.
Wait a second. What is the second? Explain all the 4 things here.
Well,
Which
the
one?
top one is clear.
Right.
The second one is divide. The next one is multiply. The next one is plus or equals if you're doing multiplication and division. And the one on the bottom is minus.
Right.
So you just push the add button. Okay, Mr. Relke, would you read out the numbers and let's see what happens?
$1.46.
Okay.
$63.52.
Okay.
$1,600.
Oh, you know what we're all doing wrong?
Okay, the next one.
60 cents.
63 what?
Okay, the next one.
63 what?
I don't know if they heard
60
the 60
cents.
cents.
60 cents. Okay.
I'm not gonna get this machine.
Wait a minute. 1,600.
After 1,600 is 60 cents. Okay,
60
then
cents?
comes what?
$432.42.
$432.32. You see, it's that decimal that's mucking it up.
$432.32.
Oh, it depends
Oh,
on you
42 cents.
What?
42
Mine
cents.
too.
42 cents?
42
You
cents.
see what's wrong?
And
We're not putting the
$9.
decimal in the right.
And $9 is the last one.
$9.
Yeah, you have to know where to start it. And I don't. I don't know how many more numbers you're gonna say.
I think we have a winner here, Doctor. Okay. Okay, you should each have a total. Before you give your totals, we'll now show the correct total to our audience.
Oh la la.
Okay, now then, Soupy, what's your total?
I just added this up and I don't amount to anything.
Okay, Aliza, did you
Mine
get?
is 80521. I stopped somewhere.
Alan, what'd you get?
900.
It says $9. Now, now I put down every figure that you said, and each time, and I pressed the plus sign.
Do you know what's wrong?
The
You made a
machine.
mistake. Arlene, what have you got?
Well, I tell you, I have 51,361. But that's because because we don't know where to push the button for the decimal point.
Well, obviously not, because the total number is what? Should be.
$2,107.
You see, you're wrong.
Thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. Challenger, enter and sign in, please. Maggie Davis. Where are you from, Miss Davis?
Cosell, Washington.
Kelso, Washington. Panel, Maggie Davis performs a service and will show the audience what her line is. And let's start with Alan Alda.
Do you perform this service in any way in relation to animals?
No.
1 down and 9 to go. Arlene?
Do you work for a non-profit making organization?
No.
2 down and 8 to go. Soupy.
When you perform this, Miss Davis, do you ever leave the ground?
Yes.
You had to say that, didn't you? Okay. When you leave the ground, are you? What I was going to say, are you enclosed inside?
No, she flies alone.
That's it. That's it. Are you? Oh boy, I'm onto something here. That's really something. Now you leave the ground. When you leave the ground, are you inside of a building?
No.
3 down and 7 to go. Aliza?
How can... What do you mean the building?
Well, I mean, we know now she
The
isn't.
building doesn't fly.
Won't you two...
What is...
Just a minute.
Soupy?
We know that she isn't an elevator
Soupy?
operator.
Ah, right.
Aliza, won't
So
you all
she-
join us?
Yes. The thing that helps you to go high, is it made from high physically, not mentally? Is it made from metal?
Yes.
Right,
Partly.
beautiful. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, beautiful.
Maybe.
You are. I want to assume that you are not by yourself in this thing that goes up with you.
Are you alone in it? Or on it, or whatever?
Sometimes you have a helper.
No.
No.
Rarely.
What does it mean?
4 down, it means she is not alone. Alan?
Means you are not alone. Are you involved in the actual piloting or navigating of an aeroplane?
Yes.
Are you a pilot?
Yes.
And, well, that's pretty extraordinary. Isn't that enough? There's something else?
Yes, what is it that she does?
She pilots for
She
somebody.
pilots an airplane.
Well, that's one of the things she does, but what exactly is it that she does?
She's a skyrider.
No, I tell you what she is. We'll throw them all over. She is a flying instructor. She is a teacher. But you really did very well on that one, everybody. How many people have you taught to fly?
Over 500.
That's a great many people to teach to fly.
That's a lot of people.
Has anyone taught more than that? Do you know?
I doubt that. I think probably it's a world record since the beginning of aviation.
That's extraordinary. How long have you been flying?
Since 1946.
How did you start to fly?
Well, I married one.
A plane?
30 years ago. No, he was a man, a big Irishman.
And do you do anything else in addition to teaching?
I do quite a bit of charter and air taxi work. That is hauling people around, you know, to Portland International and bigger towns. Also, I do flying for timber cruisers and fire patrol. We have the Great Cascade Mountains out there, and we fly them all summer. And we have a spotter with us, an observer watching for fires or anything that might start.
That's really marvelous and helpful.
Fun.
And thank you for being with us on What's My
Oh,
Line.
it's been great.
Blindfolds in place.
Yes.
Would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel. We have about 2 minutes to guess the identity of our mystery guest. We'll go one question at a time. We'll start with Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Larry. That was a marvelous ovation. Is that because we'd found your name in the entertainment sections of the newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
I realize you have a masculine voice, and you are in the entertainment business. So you are known primarily for movies?
Well, it might be a little misleading, the concept of entertainment. It is in the entertainment section, but our mystery guest is not generally thought of as an entertainer.
Is it up to me?
And you won't believe it, but I learned that from him. Aliza? Aliza?
He does something better than that.
Yeah. Okay, Alan?
Well, does that mean that you're, let's say, a producer?
Arlene?
What is that?
Are you a sports figure?
Soupy?
I know who it is. His picture's on the cover. It's Howard Cosell.
Hard to hide.
You do that every time.
I know, but I must preface it by saying the cover of Newsweek magazine.
But now, how did you guess it? Because he just
Because
said...
I know his. A lot of people don't know Howard's, but I know Howard's.
The truth is, we've been friends for a long time, and every time I'm in the Beverly Hills Hotel, he's right outside the door.
Saying, "Let me in."
Does he bring coffee?
Howard, may I ask you, how do you really talk?
Mellifluously, articulately, with a spontaneity of vocabulary that attaches to no other man on the human earth.
Certainly.
You were marvelous doing the Olympics.
You're very kind.
Just wonderful.
I was very impressed by your horse in its initial outing.
Thank you. I
Howard,
wish
what do
it
you
were
think is going to
mine.
happen as a result of this really bizarre Olympics?
Not very much. There have been some moves in Congress with respect to United States failures in the Olympic Games, and hopefully there'll be some kind of commission to investigate the failures of our Olympics Committee and to be more concerned with the welfare of our athletes for whom the Olympics really exist. I suspect in Montreal they'll cut back on the expenditures that had been originally planned, but the Olympics will go on.
Well, I'm sure the Olympics will. What about the scoring systems? I mean, are they going to let people score their own countries anymore?
I suspect so. I suspect so. The Eastern European countries will dominate in the judgment sports such as boxing, diving, and gymnastics.
Well, of course, none of us were there, but was the atmosphere there among the other countries as puzzling and as puzzled as we were here?
For a lot of the countries, yes. As a matter of fact, you know, there were so many mishaps in terms of the sports events themselves, and then there was the terrible tragedy of Building 31, that there was a point when everybody was utterly dispirited, utterly confused, and there was wonderment, of course, as to whether or not the game should have gone on, and I guess people will be debating that for a long time.
Oh, but
to
I
come.
think almost everyone, including the athletes, felt that they should.
I don't think that's true, Larry. No.
Really?
No, I
that many
think there
people
was
thought they should not have?
I thought there was a good body of opinion to the effect that they should not have. You couldn't lie as I did on the back slope of a hill 20 feet from two German police snipers with submachine guns and really feel much about fun and games. I think Walter Red Smith, the distinguished columnist of the Times, expressed that rather well during the games.
Would you
I
stay
didn't
with us?
think they should have gone on.
You didn't. Would you stay with us for a minute, Howard? We'll be right back in just a moment. Go again right away. Howard, thank you for being with us on What's My Line.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's go.
What's My Line is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Jennifer Woods Clothes by Bonwood Teller. This program was recorded.